Hello everybody, welcome to a new tutorial from Sound for More. It's Leo speaking. Well, today we are continuing the journey in learning how to use Audulus, and as I promised in the previous tutorial, we are going to enhance the noise module that we previously created. Before I continue, I would like to remind my viewers to subscribe as it helps with growing the channel. Thank you very much. So we are inside Audulus, the standalone version. Let's click on Create a Document and let's select Empty Patch. Now, as you recall, we have created a noise module before, so let's create it again very quickly to go through the concept again. But I'll do this very quickly. Let's click on Add and let's search for output, and I will show you how to do that without an output module in the future. But for now, let's select that one and position it there. Then, as you recall, we went to the category module. Then we dragged and dropped a module. Then we just double clicked on it. Then we went to the month category. Then we have used the random node, then the product node, and then we connected the two like so. And then we have gone to the module category, and then we used a knob like so, and we connected like so, so that the knob can control the output coming from the random using this product node, which does a multiplication between the two, as we explained in the previous tutorial. And then we used an output like so, and then we connected the output of the product node to the output node. And now if we go back up on top and just change the UI, we can quickly create and use the noise module as we have created in the previous tutorial, like so. And now that I have connected the output of the noise module to the left and right channel input of the audio output. And let's change the dial here. And you can hear, of course, the noise coming through from the random node. That is what we created in the previous tutorial. Very quickly, of course, I have also added some text as well, but I'll come back to that because I want to explain something new in this tutorial. So let's double click. Actually, before we double click, let's assume that we have something else on the patch and that we want to connect through the noise module, and we want the noise module signal plus everything else to be added together before they go to the audio input. So how do we do that? Well, let's first of all add a standard VCO, water control oscillator. And let's, and this will be the case for us. So we need to connect the VCO to this module in some way, and then being able to adjust the volume from the noise, as we already can do that, plus the level from the VCO before it goes to the audio output. So how do we do that? Well, double click on the module again. So let's select this part here and let's move it up a little bit. If you imagine this is the noise part of the module going into the output, right? So we need to create something else underneath and then mix the two up, right? So we go to the module category and we drag an input like so. Let's click on the input to select it, and then let's go to the inspector and let's give it a name like input for now. And you can see that it will appear down here, okay, which is nice. Next, we want something that add up the output here from the product node to what is coming from the input. This input node will be the input that will take the VCO in this case, so the VCO signal. So let's go to math again, and let's choose this time the sum. We cannot use a product because a product will send through signal only when both signals have something in it, which will not work. The sum module actually add up the two signal, which is perfect for what we want to do. So let's connect the output of the product node here coming from the random into the sum input node, and then let's connect the sum node into the output. Now, if I just go up like so, first of all, let's rearrange things a little bit. Let's move this input node like so. There you go. Now let's connect the VCO to this input node. Now, if I use it like that, You just hear only the noise coming from the random node, so nothing has really changed, the part that we have connected the VCO to an input node. So let's click again, double click on the module. So what we need to do is to connect the input to the sum node. We could do this directly, but as I do that, you will have straight away the VCO signal going through the sum here node and then go directly to the output, which then will go into the audio output. That's not really elegant. So let's double click on the node on the module, and let's use what we already know. Let's add a product here node and also a knob so that we can control the input signal from the input node here. So let's go to MAF. Let's drag and drop product here. Let's connect the product as an input to the sum node. Right, and then let's go to module, drag and drop a knob, and let's now connect that knob plus the input into this product node, which then goes into the sum node before going to the output. Right, let's go back up. You can see we have a second dial here, so let's adjust it a little bit. So we move this one a little bit there, and we move this one here, like so for now. And let's try it. So let's adjust this one. You can hear the signal coming from the VCO. And if I adjust the second one, you can hear, of course, the noise. And you can use them together as well. Okay, so this is as simple as it gets in terms of having now an input node. So let's review a little bit before we proceed to the next tutorial what we have learned. So you have learned how to create a module here using the module node here. Now you know how to use the input and output to take the input for inside the module, and also to take the output from the module to something else. You've seen how to use the knob as well. Then I've shown you on the MAF category how to use the random, the product, and the sum module. And we'll show you in some of the next tutorial how to use the expression node, which is really, really powerful. And then also on the meter, you have seen how to use the value as well, the value node, to actually see some input. And if you recall, we have used that in a previous tutorial to see, for example, if you drag and drop, what will be the value coming out from the random node, as you can see, right? Okay, I'm going to stop here. I hope you enjoyed this short tutorial. Now you know how to create input and mix them up inside a module yourself. Okay, see you next time.